Hello guys, back in the video. Today I have a two-part series where I'm gonna do predicting the each conference, the Eastern and Western Conference standings by the end of 2021, 2022 NBA season. So it is kind of early for that, but yeah, we're just gonna do it anyways. And yeah, today we have 2021, 2022 NBA Eastern Conference standings predictions. So yeah, let's get going. At number 15, we have Orlando Magic. They did just pick up Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner. Yeah, they do have quite a bit of injuries, and their team is really young. So I just feel like that it's going to be a learning experience for them. They're probably not going to do that very well because they did just trade a lot of their pieces last season. So yeah, they're going to be number 15 for me. At 14, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. They do have a lot of guards. They did just get Evan Mobley, who was a good pickup, and then Colin Sexton, Darius Garland. Yeah, I think they have a good roster. Just I don't think that they're going to do very well next season because the Eastern Conference is getting deeper and deeper. Just I feel like other teams are going to do a little better, and especially the next team, just a little bit younger. But I feel like this team has a better team on paper. Just the other team I have ahead of this team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, I feel like is just a little bit better. And yeah, but the Cleveland Cavaliers come in 14 for me. At 13, I have the Detroit Pistons. They had such a they have really good draft in free agency. Yeah, they have a really young core behind Cade Cunningham and a lot of other players. I feel like his team is going to be pretty good in the future, and that they're probably going to win a championship in the future. Like that's how good their future is, in my opinion. But yeah, I have the Detroit Pistons at number 13. At number 12, I have the Washington Wizards. They just traded Russell Westbrook, and they did get these players back. Yes, they did get a lot back, but I still think it's going to be hard for them to make the playoffs, and I feel like they're going to struggle still. And I think they're going to be the 12th seed, and I feel like the East is just a couple of teams that are just better than them that don't allow them to get to the play-in bracket. But yeah, so Washington Wizards are at 12. At number 11, I have the Toronto Raptors. They did get rid of Kyle Lowry. I feel like this is going to be a experiencing season for them. They're just going to see what they can do with the guys that they have, and then they're going to build on that. But yeah, not their roster isn't too bad, but yeah, Toronto Raptors come at 11 for me. At number 10, I have the Charlotte Hornets. They picked up these guys right here, and yeah, they had a pretty good offseason, and they might get LiAngelo Ball to pair up with the Melo Ball. And yeah, Charlotte Hornets are like one of the funnest teams to watch in the NBA. I do think they'll make the play-in bracket. I don't know if they're gonna win it because they got to go up against some tough teams, but they could win. Like the Charlotte Hornets, like they bring that energy to like every game. But yeah, I have the Charlotte Hornets at number 10. At number 9, I have the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown's gonna be out for like half the year. We don't know if he's gonna come back fully. I assume he is, but I feel like Boston Celtics, they're gonna struggle because they didn't just pick up Dennis Schroeder, but like they need more pieces too. This might be a low ranking. Like I feel like they could actually go up to the number 5 seed. It's the highest, but like I just think that there's better teams than them right now this year, and not missing Jaylen Brown's gonna be a big not knock on their team next year. But yeah, I have the Boston Celtics at 9. At number 8, starting the teams that make it, but the 8 and the 7 teams still have to don't play in, but like this top 8. So number 8, I have Chicago Bulls. They had absolutely amazing offseason, picking up these 3 guys here: Alex Russo, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball. It's just crazy. Like this team, I feel like they're going to be an 8th seed. Last year, I did think they were going to be an 8th seed when they pick up Nikola Vucevic, but I was wrong. I think they I think they got like 11th. But I'm just really high on this team. Like I see their roster looks really good. So yeah, I have the Chicago Bulls at 8. And they could be lower, but I have them at 8. So yeah, moving on to the 7th seed, I have the Indiana Pacers. I feel like last year was a bad season for them. I do think that they're gonna have a better season this year, but they're still make the play-in bracket just as the highest seed at number 7. And yeah, they have a good roster. Just injuries hurt them last year, and like they just like something wasn't clicking on their team. But yeah, I have the Indiana Pacers at 7. At number 6, I have the New York Knicks. They picked up Kemba Walker and a lot of other players, and like Evan Fournier. So like they're gonna have a good roster. I know last year they were the 4th seed. This year off the 6th seed because I just have some teams that I feel like are gonna play better than them. But New York Knicks still a really good team. I have them at number 6. At number 5, I have the Miami Heat. They did pick up Kyle Lowry, and I feel like it's going to be a big help for them. And I feel like they're going to play better. Miami Heat, they did make the finals actually, like the 2019-2020 season. It's gonna be very fun to watch them with their updated roster. Yeah, but I have them at number 5. At number 4, I have the Atlanta Hawks. They got eliminated against the Milwaukee Bucks. That are eventually going to be the champions. But I was very impressed with this team and how they performed in the playoffs. And like they performed so good that I have to at least give them the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference because I feel like they can just do the same thing and make the playoffs as a 4th seed. So yeah, I have Atlanta Hawks at the 4th seed, very underrated team, and I like them a lot. So yeah, Atlanta Hawks at number 4. At number 3, I have the Philadelphia 76ers. They were the 1st seed. This team, it's kind of tough because they want to get rid of Ben Simmons. I don't know if Ben Simmons is going to get traded, so because there is still a possibility that he does, but most likely probably not. So the Philadelphia 76ers, I have them at 3. Last year they were the number 1 seed. They did get eliminated by Atlanta Hawks, surprisingly, but Atlanta Hawks, I credit them pretty good. Philadelphia 76ers, they did just re-sign Joel Embiid, so they just made a comment, not really a comment or a statement that Joel Embiid he's going to be their future. So yeah, I think they got a good team. I don't think they're going to be the 1st or 2nd seed again, but yeah, I have the Philadelphia 76ers number 3. Moving on to number 2, I have the defending champions, the Milwaukee Bucks. Um, I feel like this team has an opportunity to win another championship next year, 2021-2022. Just the team ahead of them, like it just stacked. The team ahead of them, they stacked. They got such a good roster, but so did the Bucks. The Bucks won the championship last year. I made a video about it. I said congratulations to them. It was pretty crazy that they came back from a 2-0 deficit in the finals, but they did pretty good. They got a good roster, and they got, in my opinion, the best player in the league right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo. So yeah, I have the Milwaukee Bucks at 2. At number 1, it's kind of too obvious. I think it's got to be the Brooklyn Nets, dude. They got James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. Their team is so stacked. They were literally half a foot away from a championship. If Kevin Durant wore like a size 17 or 16 shoe, which he wears a size 18, by the way, but if he wore a 17 or size 16, they would have won the championship. Just because Kevin Durant hit that two-pointer, everyone thought that they were going to win the championship, and then he shoots a two-pointer, makes it, but it would have been a step back. They possibly could have won the championship. So, yeah, I think the Brooklyn Nets roster is just insanely good. They did get Cameron Thomas in the Summer League, which is a really big steal, from my opinion. And yeah, I have the Brooklyn Nets at number 1. I think it's a clear, obvious one for them to be number 1, but I don't know if they're going to win a championship. But as I see, injuries are a problem, and the teams behind them are still really good, and the other teams in the Western Conference are really good too. Yeah, that's going to do it for the Eastern Conference. I might have the Western Conference out tomorrow. I will have it out soon, though. I know that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, bye.